We need to talk about the California Gatekeeper. You've probably noticed it. You ask Suno for an authentic Indian raga, a street-level reggae track, or a melodic Irish folk song, and the voice you get back sounds like a perfectly polished session singer from Los Angeles. This happens because Suno is a good student. Its digital brain is built on massive datasets of clean, standard English recordings. By default, the AI wants to be correct. It wants to pronounce every word with the sterile clarity of a news anchor. The problem is that music isn't about being correct. It's about being real. You're asking for a global sound, but the AI's internal dictionary is constantly correcting your singer back to a neutral, generic American baseline. If you want your music to have a regional soul, you have to give the AI permission to be incorrect. You have to stop giving it language and start giving it acoustic patterns. To move past that generic studio voice, you have to understand how Suno's engine works. It's essentially split in two. One side handles the vibe, that's your style box. The other side is a text-to-speech engine, that's your lyrics box. The style box is just a suggestion, but the lyrics box is a direct instruction. As long as you use standard, dictionary-correct spelling, the AI will prioritize its standard English training over your style request. The solution is phonetic overriding. By intentionally distorting the spelling of your words to reflect regional sounds, you hit a phonetic wall. When Suno encounters a word it doesn't recognize in its standard dictionary, like wada, it can't pull a preset file. It's forced to bypass its presets and synthesize the sound from scratch based on the literal letters. This is how you force the AI out of the classroom and into the recording booth. For our demonstration today, we are going to use one simple 4-line English song. In its standard form, it looks like this. If you paste that into Suno right now, you're going to get a Native American accent 100% of the time. Now, let's see how we can use ChatGPT as our linguistic architect to transform this voice into 3 distinct cultures. First, we want to move this song to Kingston. To get the Jamaican patois weight, we have to force the AI to keep its mouth open on the vowels and drop the ending consonants. Go to ChatGPT and use this architect prompt, and here are the resulting lyrics. Now, use acoustic triangulation. 3 simple steps. Style box. I'm gonna type roots reggae, soulful, Jamaican patois vocals, 75 BPM. Lyrics header. I'm gonna put within brackets. Voice, authentic Jamaican accent, open vowels. The lyrics, paste the phonetically rewritten lines above. You are physically preventing the AI from using its American dictionary. You are commanding its digital mouth to stay open.
The sun is high above the road. Me carry such a heavy load. Looking for a place for rest me head and find a better life instead.
Did you hear that? The singer didn't say road or head with a flat American tongue. By using D and stretching out load, we forced the AI to inhabit the specific rhythm of Kingston. It's not just a genre anymore. It's a performance with actual weight. Now let's take that exact same song and move it to India for a Bollywood fusion vibe. To break the California Gatekeeper here, we need to focus on percussive consonants and the specific V and W shifts common in regional Indian English. I'm heading back to ChatGPT for the next rewrite. Here is the architect prompt I'm giving to it. And here are the resulting lyrics. Notice the double R. That's a physical instruction for the AI to roll those consonants. Now we triangulate. Style box, Indian pop, Bollywood fusion, male vocals, thick regional accent. Lyrics header, voice, Indian English accent, percussive consonants. The script, paste the 4 lines we just generated. I will keep low weirdness and high style influence in sliders and hit generate.
Sun is hai abavdherod, carry such a heavy load, looking find a better life instead.
That percussive T in better and the V shift in above is something Suno would never do on its own. You have to manually script those mouth shapes. So that was India, singing the same English song. Finally, let's head to Ireland. The Irish brogue is all about vowel rounding. If you use standard English, Suno gives you a theatrical Disney version of Ireland. We want something that sounds like it belongs in a pub in Galway. One last time, to the linguistic architect. The architect prompt. The resulting lyrics are here. By doubling those vowels, we are creating a vocal score. We are telling the AI exactly where to hold the note and curve the sound. Style box, Irish folk, Celtic, soulful tenor, thick regional brogue, lyrics header, voice, authentic Irish accent, melodic lilt. The script, paste the brogue lines.
The sun is high above the road. I carry such a heavy load, looking for a place to rest my head and find a better life ahead.
Hear that melodic lilt? That didn't come from the style box alone. It came from the way we misspelled the words to guide the AI's internal clock. The biggest lesson to take away today is this. To make AI music sound good, with an accent, you have to be willing to write badly. If your lyrics look like a perfectly edited essay, the AI will sing them like a news anchor or a perfectly trained intern. But if your lyrics look like a messy, phonetic map of human sounds, you are finally the one in control. You are no longer just a prompter. You are a producer. You are deciding where the roll of the R happens, where the vowel opens up, and where the singer takes a breath. Stop asking Suno for an accent. Start building the mouth shapes that create one. Use your linguistic architect to distort your spelling, triangulate your intent in the style and header boxes, and break the dictionary to find the soul of your song. Now go back into Suno and build a voice that sounds like it actually comes from a real place. If this breakdown helped you finally find the soul in your AI tracks, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are constantly digging under the hood of Suno to give you real professional control over your sound. This accent hack is just the beginning. Hit the bell, leave a comment letting me know which accent worked best for you, and until next time, keep breaking the dictionary. Thanks for watching. Now go make some noise.